I used to love Adam Silver. I used to love him. But what he has done and how the league has completely transformed. David Stern, I'm sorry. David Stern, who I have a lot of respect for, even though a lot of people hate him. He really drove the NBA to where it is today. And I thought Adam Silver taking over because he was a smart guy. He's been under David Stern for such a long time. I thought he was going to take it to that next level. And he was talking about it, and everybody loved what he was doing the first year and a half he was in. And then all of a sudden, the transformation of the league with the different caps and him helping out different players like LeBron James and stuff like that, and the Golden State Warriors, to me, I think he's hurt the game as much as he helped the game. So, no, that doesn't mean that he's...
Like they haven't been like widely publicized.
Yeah.
But I think there's been some really important moves that he's done that he's been on the forefront of, and he's really the one that did them. Allowing high school players to not go to college and at least make a paycheck and go to the G League, like you saw Jalen Green get drafted tonight. That's he was ahead of the whole NIL thing, kind of, right? Like he saw the writing on the wall, and he's like, you want to know what? Maybe college isn't for everyone. We still want them to develop, but let's put some money in their pocket. No one else was getting, no one else was getting $100,000 these last couple of seasons, but he allowed it. Like, those were important first steps that were historic, and I don't think he gets enough credit for being ahead of the time.
No, and Jeff, you're not wrong. I mean, a lot of things that you're saying, you're absolutely not wrong. I just, when I look at the commissioners, and I know you're going to take a lot of the brunt from the fans and some of the players because you're the front guy. You're the guy you're going to be the spokesman of all the decisions that are made from the league. The problem is Adam Silver has been hiding from that. Now, people have talked to him. I've seen him on a bunch of radio shows, and he's trying to make excuses. Now, people have said that the league has been taken over by the players. Adam Silver says that's not true. Really? If it's not true, why, when you look at all these players building their triple three, whatever they call them, trifecta, or whatever the hell they call this now, the three to, what do they call them?
Super teams?
They're super teams, or whatever the hell they do. This is Adam Silver, because when David was in office, this wasn't going on. No,
it certainly was.
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it certainly was. LeBron James and Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh.
That was at the tail end of David Stern. That was the tail end of David Stern.
So then, yes, under David Stern.
When was David Stern's last year?
2012.
2012. When was LeBron James?
2011. 2010.
2010. So it was at the tail end of his.
So yes.
Yeah.
So yes, under David Stern. So wrong again.
No, I'm not wrong, because it's gotten worse ever since Adam Silver came in. That was one time.
You can't blame Adam Silver for this. LeBron did this, and LeBron created this culture. Adam Silver's not bigger than LeBron.
David Stern was sick at the end of his career. The last 3 years of him in office, he was sick.
David Stern let Jordan do whatever he wants, and David Stern was going to let LeBron do whatever he wants.
He was really Adam Silver running the organization.
That's fine. Adam Silver was going to let LeBron do whatever he wants because LeBron's bigger than Adam Silver.
But to your point of David Stern wasn't there, yes, he was.
Okay, he was there, but not fully there because he wasn't running the organization. David Stern was sick. Jeff, he was sick. He was sick for like 4 years before he decided to step down.
He was in charge.
Fine. If that makes you sleep better at night, okay, he was in charge. I think as soon as Adam Silver came in, he let the players take over the league. He absolutely did. The league completely transformed after Adam Silver took over.
I mean, but it was happening well before that.
Don't the Knicks have the 25th pick?
Yeah, this is the player going to the Knicks in that pick. With that pick.
Okay. I don't like this.
Yeah, they do it weird. They do it.
Pick is the
Knicks.
The Clippers pick is for the Knicks.
Yes.
Because they traded to the 21 with.
I don't know why they do that.
And they traded Detroit. Yeah, they word it very weirdly. They like to trade the rights or something like that. It's very strange the way the NBA draft does it.
So who are they drafting? Let's take a guess. Butler? I'd be happy with Butler.
I bet it's Grimes.
Oh, Quentin Grimes. Yeah, good call, Jeff. Good call.
Nails it.
I mean, it was either going to be Grimes or Springer because those were like basically the two best guards left, right?
Yeah. How is Grimes? What do you think of Grimes?
He's a good player, man. They have a lot of good players. There's a lot of good players in this draft. Grimes could be really good for sure.
What type of player do you compare his skill to?
Really, really underrated, that Houston team.
Oh, yeah, for sure. One of the most well-rounded teams in the entire country.
So what do you?
This dude will definitely at least add quickness. Like, he's quick. He can shoot.
What do you compare out of players that you've seen drafted? Who do you compare him to? His type.
Man, a comparison for Grimes.
Yeah.
Not as good of a shooter, but a much faster, probably Jamal Murray.
Okay. Jamal Murray is not bad.
A little long. He's a little longer, but kind of that way. He's a little longer, a little skinnier, but he's faster. But Jamal Murray's a better, But shooting is something people can work on. I used the Jaylen Brown example earlier. Jaylen Brown was a terrible shooter when he entered the league. He's really worked on it and become a great shooter. So if all of these picks from here on out, or even from really one, but especially from here on out, they all have something they need to work on, and it's just a matter of them working on it.
I can't believe Butler's still on the board. I mean, people. I watched him play for Baylor. He's a good player. He's a guard. I mean,
He'll go right here.
What, to the Nets?
The Nuggets.
The Nuggets. Who's the Nets are after?
Oh, the Nets are next. Huh.
I think he falls out of the first round.
Carl compares Grimes to a poor man's C.J. McCollum. Yeah, that's
a
fair.
good one.
That's a fair
comparison.
one, Carl. Yeah.
I don't like the term "poor man."
He's a good defensive player. They say he's one of the best defensive players at the position.
Yeah, he's pretty long. Yeah.
He fits what Thibodeau is, and he's a good shooter. They say he's a very good shooter. So
Carl also says Adam Silver has been solid. Dwayne Wade took a pay cut to make the Miami Heat thing work. Don't forget that point.
All three of them took a pay cut to make the Heat thing work.
Snug says Adam Silver and I enjoying.
No one took a pay cut in that whole thing. All they did was slash one of their contracts each year. So Dwayne Wade took less money the first year. The second year, LeBron took less money, and then the second year, Dwayne Wade's contract went back up. All they did was trade off taking who was going to take a tiny bit less.
To help Chris Bosh off because of really the endorsements, because Chris Bosh wasn't the centerpiece of that team. It was Dwayne Wade and LeBron James, and they were making the endorsements. And LeBron James, who was one of the biggest when it comes to endorsements, I mean, he think he got that lifetime Nike deal, and he also had that Sprite deal, lifetime Sprite deal, which he's making hundreds of millions of dollars on both deals. So LeBron James doesn't even need to make any more money in the NBA.
No.
I mean, the guy's going to be a billionaire if he hasn't been a billionaire.
No, I think he became the first one already, or the youngest one, or something like that, to make over $1 billion.
He was the first active one.
That was the term.
Because Jordan has been a billionaire for
a while.
Okay, first active one. That was the term. Okay, I knew it was something unique or specific.
Jordan became billionaire.
Jordan
I think in 2011.
money at this point.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, Jordan still. I think Jordan averages between 45 and 50 million from Nike just off his sales for Jordan sneakers.
So, breaking news: the Sixers wanted Andrew Wiggins, James Wiseman, and 4 first-round picks for Ben Simmons.
God. Yeah,
so
they got laughed at.
Did it happen?
No.
All right. They say Ben Simmons will be traded within 48 hours.
But that was like 12 hours ago.
No, that happened
the
a little while
can
ago.
ask, but they're not getting 2 firsts, Wiggins and Wiseman. First of all, Ben Simmons isn't even worth just James Wiseman.
I was going to say, to me, Wiseman's better. I'm not doing that.
He fits.
Hello?
The big man on the team. You got to have the big man.
Yeah, well, first of all, Ben Simmons is a pretty big man. I mean, 6'10", 6'11". He can defend in multiple positions. I think he's one of the best defenders in the league.
Wiseman's over 7 feet. That's what you need because they already have Draymond.
Yeah, but is Wiseman a better defender than Ben Simmons? He's not. He's just not.
Yeah, but Simmons isn't going to rebound like Wiseman.
Yes, he is. He's a very good rebounder.
But Wiseman's in better position as a bigger dude with the length that he has and his wingspan and everything to guard guys like Anthony Davis and Embiid and guys like that. Like Ben Simmons does a great job. He guards a lot of positions, but dude, he can't keep up with Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis will clown him.
No, listen, I don't. First of all, every single player that I saw Ben Simmons defend this year, he did pretty well against them. And I believe
he's a great defender. I'm not taking it, but I'm not taking that away from him, Errol. What I'm saying is, you get a premier big man, they're going to clown Ben Simmons. James Wiseman has the length to stay with them.
Okay, all right.
Carl says, a lot of hot air over there. Ha. Snug says, sadly, the soundproof room is not a smell-proof room.
That's true.
Carl asks Jeff.
Our friend Tyler over here.
Carl asks Jeff, did you take the over in the U.S.-Qatar game? And ha. Snug says, I'm in love with Mary Jane. Carl says, Simmons gets 3 rebounds a game off his own missed shots. Yeah, that's probably true. And Ben Simmons, Snug says, Ben Simmons is an athlete, not a basketball player like Zach LaVine.
He's probably right.
We got to see if James Wiseman hit any 3-pointers last year. Just look that up. Then he'd be tied career 3-pointers.
He barely played.
I think he did make a 3-point shot.
I'm sure he did, but he barely played last year.
Doesn't matter. 1 season, 1 3-pointer made. Ben Simmons is, 5 years in the league now?
I think he's taken more shots his rookie year than Simmons has his whole career.
Yeah, I know Simmons made at least 1 against the Knicks, and then he made 1 this year.
And it became a meme.
I know.
It went viral the second he took it, yeah.
Yeah, with the sarcastic cheer, yeah.
I mean, JaVale McGee.
They do not need another guard, by the way. I don't know why. If anybody, if the Nets somehow draft another guard, it doesn't make any sense. They have 2 guards.
They should absolutely. They absolutely need. They need to bring in a guard, whether it's through the draft or free agency. Absolutely.
But they might need a guard because they just traded Landry Shamet today.
Oh, yeah, that makes a difference. By the way, Wiseman made 12 out of 38 threes this year.
Dude,
Wiseman made 12?
Yeah.
Oh.
Think about that. He made more in his rookie year than Ben Simmons will make in his career.
How many 3-point shots has Ben Simmons taken?
1. He's made 1.
No, I know he's made 1, but how many has he taken?
No, I think he's actually made 2 because I think he made 1 even after he made the first
Speedy,
one.
look it up.
Yeah, he made 1. I know he made at least 2 because I know he made 1 this year, and he made 1 2 years ago against the Knicks, and everyone was memeing it. Of course, it's against the Knicks. 2 years ago
didn't count because it was in preseason.
No. He made 1 in the regular season too against the Knicks. I remember that for sure. I'm not sure. I know the one you're talking about too, Jeff. The one that didn't count. But in terms of 3-pointers made for his career, I know it's definitely 2 at least.
Dude, we should really have a bet going on. Can Ben Simmons over a career match 7'2" James Wiseman's rookie year threes made?
Oh,
No.
I'll take no.
No. He's not a 3-point shooter. He'll never be that. You know what's crazy about him is he's got all the ability in the world. He could be he could be the best player in the league, but the ability I have, he just doesn't want to work on a shot.
He's 5 for 34 in his career.
Oh, he's taking 34. Oh.
He had 11 shots his rookie year, made none. 6 shots his next year, made none. 2 for 7 in 2019, and last year was 3 for 10.
That's not bad, you know.
I want to agree. I want to agree with Errol and say he's got all the ability in the world. Which, yeah? Guess what he doesn't have? The ability to make jump shots.
No, I'm saying that with basketball, if you shoot 500 shots every single day, and we've seen it, Kobe Bryant says it. He used to say it all the time.
Oh, whoa.
Kobe Bryant used to say, when Kobe Bryant came into the league, Kobe Bryant said he wasn't a great shooter. He wasn't a great shooter. What made him a great shooter is 500 shots a day, and he worked on his jump shot over and over and over again. Shooting is all about what's hard to teach is defense. You have to either have a nose for it or you don't. Okay, it's just the way the game is. Offensively and shooting is all technique, and if you keep shooting it, you're going to get better. He doesn't want to do that. Even free throws, he's a terrible free throw shooter. Why is he a terrible free throw shooter? Because he doesn't go on the free throw line and shoot 100, 153 free throws every single day. And that's the problem with him. He doesn't think that he needs the part of his game to become an elite player because he's been an all-star before. And I think he's completely wrong. If somebody could push him to figure out how to make a jump shot and actually practice and put all the time into his craft, I think Ben Simmons could be one of the top 5 players in the league. He's that talented.
I mean, he better figure it out because if he likes money, he better figure it out.
He's talented as hell.
No, he'll get paid. His defense alone will get him paid.
He already got a big contract.
Yeah, but you want to know what? I'm not so sure, though, Tyler. He'll get some good money because they're all making good money. But right now, Ben Simmons' contract is widely viewed as one of the worst contracts ever given because he can't shoot.
Absolutely.
I would agree with you.
So who's going to give him another max contract ever if he can't shoot? Nobody's he'll make $10, $15 million a year, which I'm not trying to put down because that's amazing money, but that's not the $35 million a year he would be making if he would practice a little bit.
That's exactly what I say. And I think
You're right.
If he puts the time into that, I think Ben Simmons could be an elite player. The problem with Ben Simmons is he just thinks that he doesn't need that in his game.